Alright everybody, how's it going? Tonight we're running the Kansas Lottery 150 here, Xfinity Series at Kansas. So you guys, like always, loaded up in the lobby, qualifying done, ready to go. MJ Bross is going to be your West Higgins ORV Pole Award winner for the night. He'll be starting from the pole with a lap time of a 30.611. Court came in second. I think he had a 650. And then Tyler will start in the third position. He has a 670. I think those were all the sixes that everybody ran. But we're just waiting on a join message from the boys. All right, there it is. Fourth place was DK Brown with a 711. So we'll see. This says lap 1 already. They might have loaded in there pretty quick tonight. Yep. Yeah, we're starting to in progress. They just took the green here. We got MJ Bross on the inside line trying to get around the 61 of Cork Mob down into turn number 1. Tyler's following up the 98 on the bottom line. Looks like the 10's got a good run. But the 61 and the 8 behind him have the preferred position here in turn number 2. The 98 gets really close to the wall here. Stays off it though. Cork gets a good run down the front straightaway. He was about half a car length off, farther off the wall than the 98 was, and made good time there. And this time he's up into the wall. A little bit of contact there. Keeps it straight though. We got a couple cars pushing up into the wall towards the back of the field. Cork Mob rocking the 61. Tyler rocking the 10. He's in the wall. DK Brown in the 8. Stu in the 7. Crimson in the 74. It looks like he's lost a few positions early. Sir Gillians in the Twix Toyota. Boomer Sooner back from making his first start in the Ruthless Racing Legacy Series. Running the 6 car. Showstopper coming back after a stage winning performance last week at Iowa. Typical eventually got him for the win, but he ran a really good race, finished P2, so definitely excited to see what the 92 can do tonight. Didn't practice with him earlier, so don't really know the pace that this car has. D-Dubs in the 21 tonight. NASCAR Rillo in the 22. And MJ Bross back up front, still in the... Looks like we got Tyler trying to make a pass for second. It's not going to complete it. And that's going to give the position of the top groove to DK Brown, who's going to move up into third place. Tyler's got to stop the bleeding here. Stu's on his outside. He's got to try to get up into this top line somehow. Looks like Showstopper's going to let him in there. Oh, a couple cars on the wall. Tyler was able to go around them on the inside. Is he going to have momentum, though, down the straightaway? We got a 3-wide battle here for fourth, excuse me. Showstopper lifted, gave the position to the 10 and the 7, and everybody's going to kind of fall back in line exactly where they were before that little incident. They got to be careful here because if they keep doing this, MJ Bross is going to scoot away with the lead. for the rest of this stage. This stage is 22 laps. We've completed about 5. There's going to be one pit stop at some point in this first stage. These guys are going to have to stop for fuel. Potentially no tires. I don't know. We might see potentially a 2-tire call. I don't know. Oh, contact with the wall from the 10. We're going to see a lot of that tonight. These cars are really weird at this racetrack. They push on corner entry and they get loose in the center if you know, if you kind of go in there deep, the car will push and then it'll push in the center and you kind of get up to the wall. If you back it off and let the car rotate, then you get loose in the middle. If you get in those seams, the car will snap loose on you. So these Xfinity cars are pretty tough to drive around this place. Makes it a bit of a driver's track, even though it's a 1.5 miles. Usually the cookie cutter 1.5 miles, you can show up with a good car and have a pretty good race. But this one, you got to be focused. You got to keep your car off the wall. And you got to hit your marks every lap because there's not a lot of room for error. Usually you're running the bottom. If you miss the groove, you can kind of slide up into the middle. Maybe you might lose some time, but you're not going to hit the wall every single lap. At this track, if you miss your mark, you're probably going to be rubbing the right side against the fence. You can see these guys running about 1 foot or 2 off the wall. DK's loose, real loose, off the 2. That's going to cost him a few spots. Stu's going to let him in, I think. Oh, DK loose again. Gets the wall. 92 had nowhere to go. Ran into the back bumper of the 8. He's going to decide to push him now. So that 8 car is having some trouble in the dirty air as the tires get worn. Boomer and D-Dubs back there battling. This is from Showstopper's view. It looks like MJ Bross is going to be pitting on this lap. Stu also looking to dive to pit road. I think this is halfway through the stage. We're about lap 10, or probably like lap 12. Showstopper going to block the 54. Can't really do it. 54 got the positions. Showstopper might try the slide job. He's clear, and the 54 got the wall. So he was able to get that position there. MJ Bross, Stu, and who's that car back there? Boomer on pit road this lap. We're going to watch to see if anybody else comes. Cork. Oh, the 54 hard into the wall. Sir Gillian's got on the brakes too tough or too hard. The car turned and got the inside wall. He's going to have a ton of damage to fix. He shouldn't lose a lap, but that's going to cost him any chance he had at winning the stage. Showstopper is going to go to pit road here. Tyler's staying out for another lap, as well as Crimson and Rillo. They're running it long. D-Dub's also still on track. Let's check on our leader, MJ Bross, and see that he is pretty far out in front of everybody else. I think they're coming off pit road now. So Cork's the only one that's kind of close. Did a good job on pit road exit there. 61's going to be right with this 98 car. And he's going to have fresher tires. That's going to be huge. I think Cork potentially can run back down the leader here. As we see now, everybody else has gone to pit road. This is going to complete the green flag cycle. Tyler's on pit road, Crimson and Rillo all on the same lap. I think if you're Tyler, you're taking 2 tires. We're going to actually watch his pit stop and see how long he spends on pit road. Nope, I think this is a four tire stop for the 10. Rillo, you should have took 2, bro. Oh, Tyler may have sped. He's spending a lot of time on pit road. 22 and the 74 are out. That's going to cost the 10 car probably a top 5 in this stage. Sir Gillian's got his damage fixed. It'll reset on his car at the end of the stage. It cost him about as much time as a speeding penalty did, so luckily for him, he's not going to lose a lap. T-Dubs finally comes to pit road. And we got a battle for the lead. 61 right on the back bumper of the 98. Looks like he's going to have the momentum off of turn number 2. Can he get to the inside here? And what are we going to see Cork do down here in turn 3? There we go. Here's the momentum. To the inside, to the quarter panel of the 98. Cork's got the momentum down the straightaway. Decides not to side draft. He's got to throw it in there. Mike does a good job keeping him pinned to the bottom line. Cork still has the fresher tires. This line can work. He needs this big side draft here on corner exit. He's not going to get it. Cork's kind of in a tough spot. Mike, even though he has the older tires, he's going to be able to aero block the 61 car and make it tough on him. Kansas is definitely a one-group racetrack with the top line being the most dominant. You can see all these guys running up here. And it's going to be hard for the 61 of Cork to make this pass, even with 2-lap fresher tires. Keep it off the wall. Did a good job there. MJ Bross running the solid line out front, making it tough for the 61 to get momentum on him. We're going to go back here to Stu, who's involved in the 3-car battle. DK's breathing down his bumper. Showstopper just behind the 8. This is a 3-way battle for 3rd. Big draft down the back from the 8-car. Closes right to the back bumper of Stu. Gets tight on entry, but he's going to be able to get some momentum. Coming off the front stretch, the 92 makes a move to the inside. He's going to try and clear the 8-car for 4th. Stu's going to get in the wall. DK's also in the wall. Big momentum for the 92 off of turn 2. Potentially going to go from 5th to 3rd in one corner. I think he's going to get it done. I think he's got fresher tires than that 7 car as well. We're going to get back up front. Cork's still trying to make a move on NJ Bross. Doesn't have the momentum yet, though. It's hard without a 3rd car there. Cork's super loose. That's going to take the stage win out of Cork's hands. He's going to have to settle for 2nd here. Did a good job, valiant effort. Did a great job on and off pit road. Pitted later than Mike and came out with him on fresher tires. So valiant effort by that 61. DK Brown still trying to get around the 7. Crimson coming into this battle late. He's going to make a move to the inside of the 8. Stu's also way down low. Stu might be out of fuel. I believe he is. This is going to be the last lap of the stage here. MJ Bross is going to get a stage win. Showstopper is going to bring it home 3rd after starting in the back. DK is going to bring it home 4th. And Crimson's going to round out the top 5 with Stu falling out right at the end, running out of fuel. Pretty good stage 1. That's going to set us up for this 2nd stage here at Kansas. See what order they come out of pit road. That will determine a lot, honestly. If one of these leaders loses a few spots, they might be in some trouble this track. is definitely going to be... let's see. This track's definitely about track position because of that groove on the top. It's going to be hard all night to pass. You saw it there with Cork. 2 lap pressure tires, still couldn't get around the leader. So if you have a strong car, it's going to be tough to get around you if you get out front. MJ61 challenging for the lead, makes contact with the door of the 98. And he's going to lose second place as well. Showstopper, once again, showing that he's got a strong ride tonight. Up into second place now. And you can see everybody singled out on the top line, except for the 7 car of Stu way back there in about 8th. And we're going to have to see if Tyler can move back to the field. These cars are all stuck here on the top line. They're all got very similar pace. And they've now got a stage under their belt. I think we're going to see a lot of people taking it easy, riding in this top line. This is a long stage and there's no pit required. Tires and fuel definitely going to be a factor. And Tyler's doing a very smart move by staying above the apron there down the front stretch. It's an unnecessary, puts unnecessary stress on your tires. It's maybe a little faster, but with this huge draft, he's definitely going to be able to keep up regardless. Boomer's doing it. Gillian's is doing it now. Let's see a couple of these guys starting to kind of get the hint. Crimson in the wall. We got cars making contact. Tyler into the fence. And we're going to stay green there. Nobody spun. Stu makes a huge move to get around Tyler. That's going to break up the field a bit. Crimson just got up the track, got it in the fence. And unfortunately for a few of these guys, that's going to make it tough in this stage to regain track position, as there's not going to be an opportunity to come to pit road. It's also going to make it tough for these guys that were planning on riding in line and saving. They might not be able to do so. So we're going to ride along with the leader for a few laps. This is the lead pack. MJ Bross leads. Cork Mob in second. Showstopper in third. Probably going to stay this way for a while. They got a little draft going. Making good time. Being conservative. Cork's way down the track here. I wonder if he's loose. I think it's going to cost him second place. Showstopper now back to the bottom. And they're going to lose the draft of the 98 if they keep doing this here. What's up, Superflow? Oh, man. We got cars going down pit road. There's not a pit stop required in this stage. But cars are doing it. MJ Bross is on pit road. He must not, him and Cork must not believe that everybody's going to be able to make it to the end here. The temp. Yeah, it's getting hotter too. Getting a little hotter everywhere. We're going to have to, this is going to be interesting. There's not a pit stop required in this stage. So, I don't know if this is some type of strategy call by the 98 and the 61. They were out front. They know this information. Maybe they all agreed on pitting here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Showstopper's staying out. Where we got these guys fighting as they come off the pit road here. They're going to make a little bit of contact. 98 wants to get around Cork, and it's not going to happen. Cork did a great job again on and off pit road. The 61, if he is able to beat Mike, Cork's biggest, oh man, he gave it to him. Cork's biggest strength has been getting on and off pit road. These guys are a lap down though. I don't understand the strategy they're on, but we'll have to see if it's going to work out for them. I think the leader at the moment is Showstopper in this 92 Xfinity car. Him, Mike, and Cork were in a pack together, and Cork and Mike peeled off to pit road. 92 stayed on track. Rillo also made a pit stop here. I mean, they're going to have to get back to Showstopper. They're going to have to make about half a track just to get their lap back. That could potentially happen. If these guys get their lap back, their race is definitely not over, but I mean, I don't know. They might be 2 laps down. I don't really. Nah, they're probably just 1. They're going to be a lot faster than these guys who are saving. I just don't think it's going to work out for them in the long run. Even these cars running super slow, if they don't have to make a pit stop. But it will be a stretch on fuel and tires to make this. Again, I apologize, I don't have a lap count. So I don't know how many laps left we have. Stu and Crimson right here. These guys coming up to them on fresher tires. Probably going to blow their doors off. Crimson's going to stick to the inside. 98's going to go around him. 61. These two are still battling. They've been battling all night long. I think they're on the wrong end of the strategy, though. We're going to see how it works out. But I'll tell you what, if I'm Showstopper, if I can keep these two a lap down, that's going to be huge. One of them, oh, Showstopper's also on pit road. Okay. So he also didn't believe he could make it. So that's going to relinquish the lead. To DK in the 8 car. This is now the battle for the lead here. DK, Boomer, and Gillians. trying to get the motor back. Just don't understand why the motor sounds don't. We're corking the fence as we're clicking through. I don't know what the 92 did, but oh, contact there. 92 came out equal with these guys. I wonder if, oh, Mike's spinning? Caution here. Was that the end of the stage? That was potentially the end of stage number 2. It's hard without a lap count, man. I don't understand what lap they're on. But I believe that was the end of the stage. DK Brown might be your stage winner. That was indeed the end of the stage. From what I saw, I think MJ Bros is your free pass. Driver. DK Sooner, Gillians, 1, 2, 3. Heard it here from Rillo. MJ Bros is lined up at the back of the field. That means he got the free pass under this caution. So a couple of those guys that were running at the front could not make it in that stage. And that's going to immediately change this race. So now there's 53 laps in this stage. Can Tyler get back through the field, make something happen? He's 3 wide. Cork's on the inside trying to fight for that lap back that he just lost. Tyler, excuse me, he's going to move up, fill that spot in the high lane. They're going to have momentum here coming down the front stretch. Tyler needs to hold that position. That's important for him to break the draft of those guys, or break through the side-by-side battling. Top 5 is now single file. The 92, the 61, the 22, potentially the 21 and the 74, all a lap down. Rillo in the wall right in front of the 98. Looks like he did a pretty good job getting out of the way, though. Mike Bros is on the lead lap. It's going to take him some time to try to get out front. He's going to be marching his way up there. Oh, the leader almost gets the fence. I think he is. There's contact here. DK's put in the fence from the lead. Oh, we're going to have a wreck. Cork spinning the 8 car also. DK from the lead, wrecked off of turn number 2. Huge wreck. And that's going to bring out a game caution. We're lucky that's a game caution because there was going to be a lot of scoring involved. So, let's see if we can see a free pass here. I think it's going to go to the 92. 92 is going to be your free pass driver. Those who weren't involved in that caution, well, looks like they all were. But like Cork could take the wave around, but I think he's got too much damage to stay out under this yellow. I think he's going to have to come to pit road to fix that. But that's definitely going to put the 92 back on the lead lap. So another one of those drivers that was running up front now going to be back in contention for this race. And DK, who went from leading to wrecked, is now back here in the 4th row. So we're going to give Sir Gillian some TV time. He's going to lead the field to the restart down into turn number 1 here. Tyler also following him from the bottom. Is he going to be able to clear Boomer off of 2? He does. Oh, Boomer, a little bit of contact with Stu. Stu's fighting hard on that bottom line. Looks like Mike's going to be able to fill that gap on the top line, though, and potentially take 4th away from the 7 car. That was also a caution in this stage, which was 53 laps long, so that may change the pit strategy here for all these drivers, depending on if they took tires under this caution or not. You can see most of them are content to ride in the top line. And that incident we saw there was just a product of Kansas. Gillians didn't do anything wrong. DK got too high. Even if he didn't hit the wall, he checked up, and you know, the 54's got nowhere to go when everybody's in the same groove, right? So it's just one of those things. Get in there a little deep, stack the field up, and then you know, you got 10 cars behind you that are not expecting you to check up like that. Oh, what the hell was that? What the? We got some major issues with the stream. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. That was insane. The whole lobby is lagging. Well, this race is official. We have finished stage number 2, so if they cannot get back going, we can potentially call this race official. Cork and Rillo still 1 lap down. D-Dubs is going to be your free pass driver. I'm seeing a ton of lag out of the lobby. I don't know if they're seeing this as well. I mean, they have to be. Yep, DK Brown, Tyler, Mike, Bross, Stu, everybody's out of the lobby here. So, interesting there. All right, we'll go talk to the drivers, see what's going on. All right, fellas.
I already explained it.
Can we get an answer for what's going on here?
The Kansas lag storm, bro, you know.
Kansas lag storm. So, yeah, so give me a second before you start the lobby. We're going to the lap prior to the lag.
Okay,
I
so
thought we
it
did.
actually
I have
before
no
caution,
clue
as
what-
it
we did
makes
last
sense.
time.
It makes more sense before caution.
I don't know where I was before
Hold on.
that.
The lap
Well,
prior to
I
the
don't
lag,
know
we're going to reset the positions from there. You're going to have to give me a second, and we'll figure it out. How many laps did you guys have to go?
It was like 40.
So
I'm sitting in
somebody
the
do
lobby
me a
right
favor
now.
and look at some links for
I got you right now.
the stage links so we can see. So we're going to go back to where you guys crossed the line from the lap before. So remember your name and what position you're in when I say it. Sir Gillians, you're going to lead us to the to the green flag when we restart. You were in first place. Tyler was in second. Boomer's in third. Mike's in fourth. I got Crimson in fifth. DK in sixth. Who's in the other black car? Besides Crimson. Hold on.
26 or 50?
26 or 50? Do 26.
No burnout rule?
No burnout rule. We'll run it straight up. Hold on. Give me a sec. So Crimson.
Hold on.
And
Give
then,
me the order
it's
again.
Cork. Okay, so listen. Gillian's. Gillian's Tyler. Oh, but Cork's a lap down, right? So Cork's not in that position. Tyler needs to join second. Boomer needs to join third.
I sent invites out. Okay, there's Gillian's, there's Tyler.
Is this where the lag was?
All right. Tell me when Gillian's joins.
You can join, Tyler. And then,
Like you said, me fourth.
Let me know when you join, Tyler.
Okay.
Alright, I'm coming back in.
Alright, Boomer, then who?
So we got, Boomer, then Mike. And then
You
Crimson.
can join Mike.
Crimson, and then DK. Showstopper, and then Stu.
Someone invite me real quick, please.
I got you.
Somebody's in before because you said I was sixth. Crimson.
No, I gotta back out.
Oh, okay. We good.
Alright, now somebody's gonna have the lobby, just make sure you... Alright, Tyler has it. Alright, who's that me?
Showstopper, then Stu. Then we got D-Dubs.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was me, then Showstopper.
No, he's got you by a nose.
I thought you said it.
I will take a screenshot.
I got another invite.
Post this with the race results. Showstopper, then Stu, then D-Dubs.
Okay. You're good to join. Who's next?
Cork, and then Rillo, and they get lucky and get a wave around.
Rillo,
Hell yeah.
You're still here, Rillo?
Cork would be free pass, and then Rillo would be...
Alright, you two can join.
The last car lap down, but it's all good.
Who you talking about free pass? We went back to the lap before the caution. Nobody would get a free pass.
What are you talking about? It's a caution.
They got lucky because the lobby lagged.
It's a caution.
Well, we make the caution.
If
you don't want the results of the caution, we go before the caution.
I'm not gonna, for a lag, we're not gonna take the results after everybody wrecked. We're gonna go back to the start-finish line the lap before when everybody wasn't wrecking. The field is frozen. The lineup from that lap sets the field for the caution. Cork would be the free pass. I mean, I'm not gonna make Rillo serve a pass through and be 2 laps down or whatever. I don't know. He got the wave around in this situation. He got lucky. It's just how it is. So here's the deal. If we get into this lobby, we'll give it a couple tries. If we can't get a lobby that works, the order you're in right now is the order you finish. Because after stage 2, the race is official. Okay, so we'll give it a few shots at it. 26 laps is
Gillian's is over